Oh, I got whooped by a random ass nigga once.
Just random?
Don't even know that nigga. Random ass nigga.
Pulled up on
I was doing some more bad shit. So like, imagine there's this highway, right? There's like this highway where niggas driving full speed. And like, it wasn't that. So like, I went all around town trying to find my friends, like, you know, and there wasn't nobody there. So I was like, fuck it, I'm bored. I picked up this fat ass stick. You feel me? And so when niggas would drive past, I'd cock back and swing that bitch like I'm about to throw it. And niggas be like, I wouldn't throw it though. So I cocked that bitch back in the air like I'm about to throw it. And niggas would be hot, they scurrying out the way. But this one nigga was like, and that nigga hopped out his car, bro. I'm like, oh shit. So I started dipping. I'm like fucking 7 or something. I can't outrun that nigga. He called me, obviously, he wasn't gonna like beat me up. Happily, he didn't beat me up. He was like, now I'm about to whoop your ass.
She got everything, cause she bang with us. Hook her on the team, bang. She a little button for the cameras. We got everything that you need.
Alright.
We'll figure it out.
Alright. And we're recording none of that shit, so.
2, 1. Alright, welcome to the AfrOtaku Podcast, episode, I think it's 85, formerly known as the Decent Podcast.
Thought we was gonna go with 1.
You thought we was what?
I thought we was gonna go with 1. Technically it's 1.
Oh, you want to start from episode 1?
Season 2.
That could work.
Oh, the sequel.
Oh, fuck it, yeah, like whatever. I guess we didn't get 200 episodes, but yeah.
I had to put him on spot.
I'll keep count.
That kind of work.
AfrOtaku Podcast, episode 1, Decent Podcast, episode 85.
85.
Yeah.
As we transition.
The podcast where we talk about anime, manga, and everything else. I'm Mr. Good Guy, aka MGG, and I'm joined here by my co-hosts, who introduce themselves, starting right now.
I'm player 5. We got a new MGG because in the Decent Podcast, he was the loudest one. Now he quiet, so you know.
Hey, I'm trying to keep my voice at a level tone.
This nigga trying to get sexy, but
No, it's been a long day. I don't know why I'm so tired.
What up? It's Deuce. I might be changing my name as well.
Finally,
ooh.
it was last season. Yeah, we found through so many name changes over the podcast.
My next
I think
episode.
it was Trunks first.
new podcast, new
In
him.
episode 0, it was like Trunks
Podcast with
first.
me. Let's go.
New hair, new everything, huh?
Yeah.
Man, changing this whole
Come back,
life.
box and come back.
But you still ain't a big nigga though. So.
Hey, and we changed up the rotation of big niggas because somebody out and somebody in.
It's a big nigga side of it.
Yeah, it's a big nigga.
The sweat is real, bro.
What up? I am Gramps.
Let's do it.
Alright, I guess before I get into story time, if y'all didn't notice from the introduction, we are changing our name to the AfrOtaku Podcast. There'll be an announcement, or there probably already will be one by the time this comes out, as to like why those changes are happening or whatever. But to sum it up, AfrOtaku sounds better. That's it.
It's lit.
That is a creative ass name though. That's like a good ass name, I think.
So yeah, lots of, there's one social media out there, search for it, Instagram, at AfrOtakus, I think there's us at the
Oh,
end.
we got Twitter yet?
No, we don't.
Go ahead and get it cracking, bro.
Just put us on
Yeah.
blast.
Alright, yeah.
Go ahead, man.
You got Twitter on this phone?
I guess I'll be a Twitter for it too. Other than that, let's get into some story time. Guess I'll take this one on. It's about this time I almost got peed on this week.
Wait,
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, right? I almost got peed on this week. I usually go park. I drive into work every day, right? And I go to my parking garage, come down, walk to my office. So today, just like a regular, I think it wasn't today. It was Tuesday. I don't remember. One day this week, I'm like walking into the office, regular old Tuesday, and in front of me, I see this like homeless guy cut the corner, and then he had these bags with him. He just randomly like drops the bags, and then he like pulls his pants down and start peeing or whatever. And I'm like looking around up and down the street thinking like,
Anybody see this shit?
yeah, like is it just me down the street? And I realized like, yeah, it's just me down this fucking street. So literally I have to do this. So now first thing that goes through my mind is like, all right, do I cross the street? And I'm like, if I cross the street, does this mean this nigga will probably follow me to try to pee on me? Is he trying to hold me by like, you know what I mean? Pee? Because I made eye contact with this nigga. And then I realized after he started peeing that like I can't continue to make eye contact with this nigga because it's gonna get weird. So I thought maybe I could scare him with eye contact where he like didn't see me, so he'll be like, oh, that nigga right there. Let me not pee no more. But then I realized,
watching him pee.
yeah, but then I realized I'm watching him pee, and he's a homeless guy. He don't give a fuck. So I was like, all right. So I'm gonna let this nigga hold me. I'm gonna cross the street, or I'm gonna walk by this nigga. And I was like, I'm walking by this motherfucker. So we already made eye contact. I gotta walk by this motherfucker. So it's kind of a big ass street. He's peeing on the edge of a CVS pharmacy on the corner. I'm like basically like hugging the curb, but not in the street. Mm-hmm. And then like all that's going through my mind is like, oh my god, this nigga might pee on me. Like he might turn around and pee on me.
Spin around.
Right. And then for 1 second I stopped and I thought, well wait, if he does pee on me, that means I definitely don't gotta go into work today. So it might not actually be an L if I get peed on. And then I walked past that nigga, he didn't pee on me. That was the story.
super.
But then what I realized after that though, because I keep walking by that spot, and next time I walk by there, I saw like pee stains. And I realized this nigga does this every day.
Oh.
I just caught him like at the one time that he pees there.
So you walk into him walking.
Yeah, exactly. I just realized,
Yeah,
I was
really?
like, yeah, I definitely intruded on his face thinking that he was just doing nothing more. It's like, no, this nigga does this every fucking day.
That's crazy, bro.
Watch out for your homeless people's penis spots, bro.
Right?
You might get peed on.
Just to piggyback on that, I remember.
We got more pee on?
No, not pee on, bro. I ain't got peed. No, I ain't gonna lie. I done got peed on.
You got peed on?
I done got peed on.
On some freaky shit? Or
No,
like,
nigga, what? Hey, no.
I thought maybe you was on that freaky shit.
No.
The ass eating, I feel like next step is definitely getting peed on.
I think that's definitely a hard tangent. Like, sure, they may be along the same family
That's
tree,
step 2.
but that's like saying a human and orangutan basically the same. Like, nah, nigga, we on the same family tree, but
All I'm saying is your face is down though, whatever.
if you eating a girl,
she might think, well, you eating this, you eating this fecal matter, you might as well just look at this piss too. Get some.
What happens at that point?
Get some
If she
lemonade
just
with
sprinkle a little, she just get a little tinkle on you.
If I get a little tinkle,
bro.
if I get a little tinkle,
You
I
stop
probably
her?
wouldn't trip. I'm gonna stop, like, but whoa, what was that? But I'm like, I probably wouldn't trip, you know what I'm saying? Like,
What if she said I just got wet, bro?
I was like, don't lie to me. Now we got a box.
I was squirting, bro.
Yeah.
Hold on. So you wouldn't go trip because she peed, but you tripped because she lied.
Yeah.
Alright.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, shit happens. Sometimes I be having sex and I fart. Well, I'd be hot if, like, somebody tripped that hard. Like, damn, bro. Relax. Yeah. But I've definitely been peed on at least 3 times in my life.
So she farted.
At least 3
At least
times?
3.
What the fuck?
At least 3. So, like,
You know how
okay.
you
what are you doing?
Yeah, let me
So,
get to
like,
the
one
story.
time I was, I had a little cousin.
No, the story
And I was just like watching my little cousin, and I was laying down in the bed, and then he just came to like play his game, you know, just right there with me. We was both chilling, laying down, and so like we both fall asleep. That nigga can't control his bladder. I got pissed on.
I mean, he that counts as
he
being
didn't
peed
My
on.
leg wet, bro. I'm pissed on. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't get like
Your leg ain't
I'm
pissed.
pissed on.
But you just laying in piss. That's
Yeah,
all.
but now I pee on me. I've been pissed on. Like that's how I feel.
Piss though,
That's
man.
an edge case. I feel like that's definitely happened to me before. I don't count
So
that
then
as
you
being
been
peed on.
pissed on? No.
I guess
You
not.
got another nigga pee on you. You get pissed on.
Come on, bro. I don't count
Nah,
that.
nigga.
Come on.
Y'all don't
You
count
went to
that?
bed.
Nah,
Nigga
it
went to
doesn't count,
bed.
Okay, but you went to bed with
He
another
peed
person
on
in the
himself,
bed.
But it happens to spread out in your area.
So if I start pissing on my leg and I hold my leg out and it sprinkle on you, I didn't piss on you.
So it flew in the air
It
and
pop
hit me.
off my leg and hit you. Are you good? I ain't pee on you.
No, that don't count as pee. There's got to be a certain amount of fluid.
So you definitely have to aim to piss on a nigga.
Yeah.
to piss.
That's
Okay, then
what
I ain't
define
never
as-
been pissed
Oh,
on.
there you go. Good.
Oh, so niggas peed in the bed next to you multiple times, huh?
Yeah, there was the one time this nigga peed in the pool next to me. You feel me?
Pool?
In the pool. So like you know you sitting there and you feel the pool get warm.
Yeah.
Like cause every nigga done pissed in the pool. If you ain't pissed in the
Yeah.
pool, you lying.
Yeah.
Like so you get that feeling. So then you get that feeling. You like, but wait, I'm not peeing, bro. And it's like, hey nigga, you pissing on me. Like, I feel like that's getting pissed on. But you know,
That's borderline.
yeah, Yeah, no. Okay, here's the real question I got from y'all.
At that moment.
If you showering with your girl and she piss on
There's
you,
no way she can piss on me. What you mean on my toe?
you don't think a girl can't piss standing up?
To me, pee is like I consider pee on me is like if it touches anywhere from here.
Oh, if she actively piss on your legs, you're not getting pissed on.
So if the hobo would have turned around and pissed on your leg, he ain't peeing you?
I wouldn't count that as peeing on me.
Okay.
Hey,
Stripping, bro.
hey, Gramps, are you in this shit?
Barely.
Yeah, I feel like I don't even move that. I feel like that's weird.
Here, slide over. So
Nah, I got you. That's odd. Yeah, it got moved. Ooh. Yeah, that's weird.
Whole ass goes the whole time.
Yeah, you got ghosts in this motherfucker for real.
so who that nigga talking in the background?
So yeah, you got an odd definition of getting pissed on, but I guess we can leave it
I
there.
think there's piss on requirements, but it's okay.
So if it's above
So
your
if you in
weight,
the pool,
I guess like I got peed on, right? But it's not like I wouldn't weight it to the same effect as if someone like drizzled on the top of my head and it went down my body. You know what I mean? Like it's a different effect. Like if they hit my leg, like yeah, that's hot. But I'm just saying, someone like legit.
I'm saying like if they intentionally peeing on me, if a nigga intentionally peeing on me, I feel the same.
Regardless of
whether it's at.
So you're talking about if you get a boom squirt right on your face.
Okay, that's an extra level of disrespect.
That's what I'm saying.
Because now it's in my face.
Right.
But I'm still disrespected no matter what. You good if somebody piss on your leg.
No, I still feel like disrespected, but I wouldn't call that being peed on. You know what I mean? I feel like someone disrespected me. Like that's, I don't know how to describe it.
So if you walk down the street, some random motherfucker just start pissing all over your leg, and you box him, how are you gonna explain this? Like, what are you gonna explain as a reason that's
it's an easier cleanup there, you know what I mean? Like, I can hide that.
I'm saying, if you explain it to us later, you can be like, yo, why you just box buddy? What are you gonna say? This nigga just pissed on me.
Yeah, you're right. I would say that.
So now back to my question: you and your girl in the shower, she decides she pissing on you.
We in the
waist
shower,
down.
I don't care.
He don't care.
I clean myself off.
What do you say?
I mean, I spit in the shower, I piss in the shower, blow my nose.
But you don't piss on
Shower is
yourself.
spoiling and shit.
Everything other than shit, if it's liquid, it's going straight down.
Yeah, so you got diarrhea, you definitely shit in the.
I piss in the shower.
Y'all niggas wild, bro. Y'all niggas wild.
So you would never know who fighting.
But the thing is, I would never know anyway, though.
No, like she y'all
not
there,
looking.
and she like I'm pissing on you. Like you feel like you getting pissed on. You know, look, this crazy. They talk shit about me for eating ass, but these niggas that get pissed on. We also R. Kelly ass.
What type
niggas.
of?
We also R. Kelly.
What type? Where are your priorities, bro?
How was getting pissed on? How was getting pissed on? Lower than eating booty.
It's definitely lower.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Y'all some freaky ass niggas.
Would you rather get shit on or
But
peed
hold
on?
on, you're in the shower though, so it's not really staying on you.
Are we talking about hard lumpy shit?
It don't matter shit.
If I had to get a hard lumpy shit where the doop,
It's drop right
you would
now.
I'll
prefer
take
that.
But it's the wet shit.
yeah, you talking about if you getting pissed on like in your clothes? In your clothes.
Okay, if you're in your clothes, somebody piss on you.
I'm talking about
that's box worthy.
the length of time they pee on you is the length of time they shit on you.
I'm asking
So I
you
didn't
this.
know, like, so if I get that, then that's the same type of like piss.
I'm asking you this.
Huh?
No, because niggas don't piss the same length that they shit. That's not fair. Like you pee more than you shit. Here's the question: in your clothes, you laying down right here.
Yeah.
Would you rather get pissed on, or would you rather get lump shit on? Not like diarrhea, lump.
The shit gonna leave a mark though, right?
Yeah, I guess, but not. There's a couple skid marks, nigga. But that's in your drawers right now. God damn
Who's
it.
peeing on me? Who's peeing on me? Male or female?
Yeah, you
It
don't
changes.
know.
It changes by sex.
You don't know. You blindfolded.
It does. Changes by sex.
So
I'm just you thinking like this is the sexiest chick in the world, or whatever. You gonna be like, alright, man,
That's why I let her pee on me.
you nasty,
If
bro.
Beyonce like, all right, cool, I'll pee on you. I'll be like, all right, you ain't shit on me though.
Bitch, we boxing.
Nobody can shit on me.
I'll be
but-
like, I beat up Beyonce. That bitch peed on me.
for real?
Yeah, y'all wild, bro.
Yo, that's in life, bro.
Y'all like getting.
What if she had to pee on you, then she get pussy right afterwards?
Okay.
Completely
No, matter of fact, no, because I know her shit whack. Jay-Z cheated on her. Wow. You know her shit whack.
That doesn't mean
She
that.
too bad. She
That
too
doesn't
bad.
mean that.
Her pussy gotta be whack. She too bad.
Just think about it. If you fuck the most amazing chick every day for the rest of life, eventually it
If
gets
she
boring.
raw with
she's
the
not the
shits-
most amazing chick though. But I'm just saying.
If she
eventually
raw
it
with the
gets
shits, no. If you fucking a basic bitch that all she do is This move, the good old lay and spread, it's like, damn, man, what's the point of you being bad if I gotta do all the damn work?
30 years. Well, they're not together for 30 years.
Look at the girl he cheated on her with. She was bogus. You know she. Becky. Yeah, it's basic whiteness. Yes, they did. On everything. Look her up, bro. On everything. She a basic white bitch.
You know, his daughter was.
You see like 30 pictures of random white women.
Speculation.
And she bogus. And guess what? She bust that motherfucker wide open too.
Damn, Google really love Beyonce. I can't even search that shit. There's no results. Nobody looked this shit up. Google, come on, stop playing with me.
Of course, Jay-Z was gonna cheat though. Every famous rich nigga cheats.
I'm saying it's just too. The options just
you know
too
who
high.
don't cheat? That nigga Russell Wilson. You wanna know why? Sierra bad and she can fuck. If you see her old video, you already know.
Russell just seemed like
all you gotta do is see her old video. You already know.
Lame, bro.
He seemed like just
Russell Wilson knock every nigga in here out, bro.
He can still be a lame.
Why they hating on my nigga Russell? Just cause he cool. He got the baddest bitch.
They saying it's Rachel Roy's the suspected Becky with the good hair. She's pretty average.
Not confirmed. Who the fuck is that?
That's okay.
Over Beyonce though?
Like, I'm not that hype on Beyonce if I'm being completely honest.
I think she's pretty much. She's like sassy.
She looks like a discount Kim Kardashian.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, she not Sierra. Sierra a cold version of Beyonce. Fact. Sierra rawer than Beyonce.
Beyonce got the career.
I get it.
Yeah.
I can give you that.
Sierra definitely rawer than Beyonce, bro.
She could dance for that.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah, for sure. I just had to confirm.
Sierra, oh yeah.
I had to confirm.
She way cuter.
Yeah.
And she definitely got the bottom.
For sure.
Russell Wilson smacking that shit daily, nigga.
Yeah, she winning.
He is a square ass nigga though. I fuck with him. I fuck with that nigga though. You live in everybody's dream, boss. Keep doing you.
All right. Who's the football player version of Tiger Woods?
Tiger Woods cheated though.
Yeah, multiple times.
Multiple times.
He did.
All over the place.
Damn, you say he even tried to Tiger?
Yeah, bro, he don't got no reason to cheat because his bitch put it down. This is what you learn when you start fucking with other bitches.
A rule gonna come out. Russell Wilson cheat.
Yep. It's gonna be 10 years from now.
Don't disrespect my nigga like that. He ain't gonna.
Telling you.
Next.
Me too, but yeah, on the decent news, before we even get started, I gotta say, this week, I just found out Chadwick Boseman is 40 years old. And that shit blew my fucking mind, bro.
I thought he was in his 20s.
That's what I'm saying.
Black don't crack.
Don't let that distract you from the fact that Chadwick Boseman is 40 years old.
He look like he in his 30s though. I feel like.
That nigga's 40 years old, bro. Like,
he old enough to be your dad.
I'm just saying, like, they was on set and he was probably like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
I had him in high school, but he old enough.
they was on set and he was probably giving Michael B. Jordan career advice. Like, that's how fucked up this shit
Michael B.
is.
Jordan's probably in his 30s too.
Nah,
Nah, he in his 20s, bro. You got it.
the
No
whole
way.
area was flavor that
He definitely in his 30s. Yeah. They went in on that nigga. They bogus, bro. That's all it takes. Black women, see, they boy, they get you. 1 week.
Oh.
Dang, 10 years younger. Woo, 40.
He 40s?
No, you talking about Chadwick.
Then they got Michael Jordan 55, just in case anybody was wondering. That's funny as hell. God damn. Them
I can
niggas
see
old as
40
fuck.
like 40-year-olds that look as young as him like that.
I mean, they definitely all black if they are.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All of these, but damn, Peter's 35, Tessa Thompson 34. Dang, Michonne 40.
He the oldest nigga on the set?
No, Michonne's tied in 40. Michonne's 40.
I can see that. I still smash, so I ain't even worried.
Damn, but the youngest out here, get out.
I mean, if you include that old white
Oh no, I lied. The Shuri's
if you include that old white dude, he probably older.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, if we count the old niggas.
than Chadwick?
What if he younger than Forrest Whitaker? That'd be crazy. Forrest Whitaker over there.
You said what
What if he was younger than Forrest Whitaker? What if we looked at Forrest Whitaker only like 35? He's just been acting since he was like 12. The same
That
old
nigga
nigga.
57, bro.
Yeah, 37.
No, Forrest Whitaker might be the oldest on the set, bro. Why is
No. Look up the girl. His mom. Look up his mom. I bet she older than Forrest Whitaker.
Oh, Angela Bassett?
Yeah.
She breaking down.
59. I knew
She
it.
on there.
The women always look like they younger, but they be older.
No, yeah, she been acting
Like on practice.
And Jason Momoa old too.
You said who? Oh yeah, that's Samuel.
He been acting for a long time.
He definitely showered with money.
That's Samuel.
Samuel Jackson just
And he
wiped
still
out.
said-
He just like him and
The ball definitely
him and Magic Johnson got the same body wash.
down the
Stanley. Damn, Stanley about to touch 100?
That nigga.
Oh!
You know- Hey,
Bro, I don't know what they doing with that nigga, bro.
You know they
some next gen shit.
They had that nigga
He a
film
vampire.
random cameos.
Yeah.
They have him film random cameos because that nigga old, bro.
They gotta get ready for us after that, right?
Yeah, of course. That's the next
He a
time.
vampire, bro.
Yeah.
He a vampire for real.
That nigga, the Hawk. No, not the Hawk. What's his name? From Avengers. He's 39. What is
Hawkeye?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I definitely thought he was pushing 50 something.
Well, yeah, he don't age well. That shit, boy, black don't crack. I tell you, some
Yeah,
people.
Hawkeye's 40. What?
Where is that? I'm sorry.
No, I was looking at the black guy. What's his name?
Oh, Falcon.
Yeah, Falcon.
God, Don Cheadle old ass, bro. 53.
How old is Shuri?
24.
I'll pipe.
I thought you were just ready to say that no matter what.
I had to wait for the age.
That's Hawkeye.
I had to wait for the age.
Dude, 47?
Nah, he's above 47.
He pushing it, bro.
He looked that age.
Yeah, he's above 47.
Oh, 50 old. Look, 50, I expect an old ass man, bro. This is how I see 50 in my head. I'm just letting you know.
Going crazy.
I used to
That is how I see 50 in my head. I see 50.
Times have changed.
The closer I get to 30, I'm like, nah, that shit ain't old
Oh
enough.
yeah.
The closer I get.
Once I hit 30, bro, fuck it, I'm buying a Harley.
Yeah, come deal.
I'm buying a Harley. No helmet, nigga. I'm living
Wow,
wild.
this nigga really trying to die on.
I'm telling you, the new 50 is gonna be.
Yeah, he's only 45.
The new midlife person is gonna be 50 years old, man.
Zac Efron's 30 years old?
What?
Yeah.
He older than me?
Just a shock.
That nigga dirt,
He was
bro.
doing High School Musical when he was like 10.
Yeah, when I wasn't even in high school. Ain't that crazy?
Wow. Benedict Cumberbatch.
How old is he?
42.
I can see that.
Andrew Garfield. Do we even care about that Spider-Man?
No. Get that nigga on the screen, bro.
We care about
Yeah, the Hulk is
yourself?
50.
How old is the
Yeah, I
new
can see
Spider-Man?
that.
How old is he?
New Spider-Man, he was in this list.
Oh, he's
There he is, 22.
Oh, shit.
Tom Holland, bro, getting all types of bitches at 22 off that Spider-Man
Oh
movie.
yeah.
That nigga still
You know he
beating
was
his meat.
lighting them up in the premiere
He's
party.
still beating his meat. He a square.
Stop. Come on,
a
man.
square.
Off that one scene alone,
He a
he
square.
got so much sympathy.
Okay.
The scene where he I want to die, I want to die.
He might have the potential to get it,
Nah, bro.
but he ain't gonna get it.
Stop
No,
it,
you
bro.
mixing him with Michael Cera, bro.
Don't sleep
He a
on me,
Michael
nigga.
Cera ass nigga.
Nah,
Y'all sleep Michael Cera ass be getting guts, nigga.
Nah, I can see that.
He be soft as hell in that shit.
Why he describing his guts, though? That's
You
not
mind if
wrong.
I stick my finger
Michael
in through you?
Nah, Michael Cera.
Michael Cera be on weird shit.
Yeah, yeah, bro.
Hey, can you pull my hair? Weird ass nigga.
Anyways, don't let all this distract you from the fact that that nigga Chadwick Boseman is
Damn,
40
bro,
fucking years old, bro.
Look, he only 37, bro.
Damn,
Chadwick Boseman older than that nigga.
I
bro.
swear he's in his 40s at least.
he don't age well.
Stanley old.
Okay.
Damn, these niggas old, bro.
Yep.
Ryan Reynolds 41. Wow. Stanley. That's Chris Pratt 39.
Alright, man, let's continue with these decent news.
I guess we got into the trailer part, so that's all I really had to say. I definitely had to. Don't let any of this distract from the fact that that nigga Chadwick Boseman.
Oh, I think there was some shit about Apple coming out with 3 new phones.
You said what?
I think there was some shit I also saw about Apple coming out with 3 new phones. Apple confirms 3 new iPhones and a massive.
3 of them?
You say what?
3 new iPhones coming out.
Within the next year?
Fuck no.
Did they release the names or just the numbers?
None of the
First trillion dollar company.
details. You said what?
The first $1 trillion company.
The first train called.
Trillion dollar company.
Is it?
Not yet. They will be.
No way.
Yeah.
Come on, Samsung got more money than them niggas.
Hell no.
Yes, they do.
Go ahead, though.
Samsung do more than phones, bro. Samsung one of the biggest companies in the world.
I mean, my computer over there is a Samsung.
They do computers. Them niggas do washers and dryers, bro.
Apple is the biggest company in the world.
No, it's not. They may be the biggest single company in the world, but Samsung literally splits their companies up. So like Samsung Display is different from Samsung Computers.
No, I get it.
And Samsung.
Apple in general is the biggest company in the world.
Samsung build jets, bro.
And so does Boeing. Boeing doesn't make more than Apple.
But Samsung do all that shit. So we combine all of Samsung is one of the biggest companies in the world. It's bigger than Apple.
No.
Because they phones alone compete with Apple. You drunk, bro.
I'm telling you, look it up.
Don't throw your. I already looked it up. I watched a documentary on Samsung.
When you say biggest, are you saying like largest?
I'm talking about, we talking
the largest worth. That's what I'm talking
and
about.
now we combine all of
Market
Samsung.
Market cap.
Not just Samsung Display.
I'm talking about worth the most.
Oh, I don't know if you're looking it up or what.
Which one is
I don't know. Shut up.
No, I don't know.
What happened? What up? I can look it up. I wasn't paying
I
attention.
mean, you don't have to. We can go into other stuff.
Apple is number one as of
2015.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, if we talking about the individual company, sure. But I'm talking about Samsung has multiple companies with separate CEAs. That's how they spread out their stuff.
Apple big as fuck.
What's your point?
No, I don't know how he got on this, to be honest.
We were just talking about what's bigger, Apple or Samsung.
Oh no, because he was saying that Apple's going to be the first company to reach the trillion status.
No, I'm still saying they're behind.
I think Amazon's going to pass money easy. Amazon's going to pass everybody.
Eventually, I think Apple will hit it first.
Samsung is now worth $200 billion, but market cap gap with Apple persists. So.
Now, which Samsung are they talking about? Are you just saying Samsung in general, all Samsung properties? Or are we talking about like Samsung
The world's top maker of
electronics?
television and mobile phones has jumped over the $200 billion in market capitalization for the first time. Of course, the excitement surrounding Korea's Samsung Electronics is centered on the mobile phone business.
Yeah, that's just Samsung Electronics. That's what I was saying. I was watching this documentary on them. They have different companies. It's all Samsung, but they spread it out so they don't have to deal with all the shit of being that rich. But if just one section of Samsung is $200 billion, they make jets.
That's the biggest section though, by far.
But all the other shit start combining it. Like
It's not gonna be 600 million.
it might be. It might be.
Don't know, don't care.
Yeah, it don't truly matter. We just some broke niggas.
Yeah,
But you know,
Hey.
we can wish and dream.
until we get into this insider trading.
Hey! Gotta cut that out the podcast.
Now they know the stripes.
We get sponsors.
But yeah, if you want to pull up these trailers. So Glass, we gonna watch first.
You wanted me to start off with Glass.
Quick live reaction. Do you guys want to do the Young Justice one? Since everyone's more.
I got boo boo. I ain't gonna lie. So, you know what I'm saying? I can watch whatever.
We walk away. He just got to take a shit.
I don't blow it up a little bit.
It's good.
Yeah.
I book G to me.
Alright, what's that Glass?
Oh,
this is American Horror Story.
Yeah.
Oh shit, no value.
I'm glad she out here getting this one.
This one?
Yeah, either one.
And you make that roll the tiniest fuck.
What the? Oh, I thought you turned it off. Are you aiming towards the soundboard? No, ain't shit changing.
This shit broke, boy.
What the fuck?
Yeah. This shit ain't even on.
Who believe they are superheroes.
Well, you might as well restart that shit.
Damn. Sound.
Sam's still putting in work.
Good for you.
That nigga 80 years old, still putting in work.
Hey, well, he only 70.
That money.
It's amazing to meet you. It is simply extraordinary. Maybe this will all make sense if I explain who I am. My name is Dr. Ellie Staple, and I'm a psychiatrist. My work concerns a particular type of delusion of grandeur. It's a growing field. I specialize in those individuals who believe they are superheroes.
Who's Sam Jackson's favorite?
Good for you. convinced yourselves you have extraordinary gifts like something out of a comic book. David Dunn, the only person to survive that train wreck all those years ago. What do you do?
I'm in security.
You think you have superpowers?
It's a feeling. Vision. I have to touch them.
You believe you are a protector.
My name's Patricia.
There's no question, there are 24 identities
I'm Mary Reynolds. What about Senor? We almost got you, bro.
that live in that body with you.
The beast is coming any minute now for you guys.
And I am questioning is your belief that you are something more than human.
And yet, it is true. My bones break easily. I've had 94 breaks in my life.
But you have an extraordinary IQ.
This is not a cartoon. This is the real world. No way. And yet, some of us still don't die with bullets. Some of us can still bend steel. I've been waiting for the world to see that we exist. May I meet the beast? I have for your sake that he likes you. That sounds like the bad guys teaming up. A lot of people are going to die. Don't do this. Are you ready? What do you call yourself? First name, Mr. Last name, Glass.
I'm right.
He's a villain.
They look decent.
I would say watch Unbreakable and watch
Samuel L. Jackson and the other two.
Yeah, Unbreakable has Samuel L. Jackson and what's his face in it? Yeah, Bruce
What's
Willis.
the power of the split name?
The nigga's crazy, bro.
That's it.
He got multiple personalities, and one of them is like this beast nigga, so he be like crawling and shit, running and shit. He could just
Not like
be
we
crazy. Nah, if he was like David Heller, it'd be a rap.
What was the other one I was pulling up?
I'll tell you, bro.
There's Young Justice, there's Aquaman, and
Shazam!
I mean, how many are we looking at?
I think Shazam's like a 2-minute trailer, maybe like two more, I would say. So we could do Shazam if you want.
Yeah,
I have some points there. I don't
Shazam,
give a
you
fuck
know,
about Aquaman that much, but
the Aquaman one was kind of like, man.
yeah.
Tell me, he going Aquaman.
No, I mean, no disrespect to Jason Momoa. I don't want that nigga to pull up for sure. You bust through that door, we all did, nigga. When the fucking bodyguards look like
running from foster homes in 6 counties.
Boy, you got that TV from Walmart. This how I look on Walmart, boy. My shit don't look like that.
Because that's what they're giving you.
This is Shazam, by the way.
This is Billy Batson. Make sure you make him feel at home.
They seem nice, but don't buy it. The kids for real Game of Thrones around here. Dude, just mess around. You look at me and you're like, why so dark? You're a disabled foster kid. You've got it all. If you could have one superpower, what would you pick? Everybody chooses flight. You know why? So they can fly away from this conversation? No, because heroes fly.
Like nobody does that.
Well, you need your fake family.
In real life, yeah. It's a TV shit.
Hey!
Kicking a kid going through the road.
Yeah, sorry.
Kicking a crippled kid, bro.
And everybody just standing around.
That's a different type of sick person.
Niggas would be like, bro, what the fuck?
Adults standing there watching
You definitely on Instagram with that shit, bro. They got your head.
I choose you. Let's kill you.
Hello?
Look right on that.
Yeah, I was getting off that.
Powers may flow through you.
But I don't know your name, sir.
Shazam.
Wait, for real? Say it again! Shazam?
Hey! Let's get this work, bro.
This means
Billy! What is happening?
You're the only person I know that knows anything about this Cape Crusader stuff.
Can I? It's crazy, right? What are your superpowers?
Superpowers, dude? I don't even know how to pee in this thing.
You have super strength. Just can you fly? If I quit your PM, I still have a sick.
All right, Kendrick, go ahead and get the bag then.
Yeah, he get money off this one.
Sit down.
I don't think it's gonna buff out.
Your phone's charged. Your phone's charged.
Probably hot.
I've seen a bunch of Apple, Note 7 jokes about that.
You have bullet immunity.
I'm bulletproof. You're dead.
Sorry about your window. You're welcome for not getting robbed.
Oh, hey, what's up? I'm a superhero.
But you still gotta pay for the window.
Before we go to the next one, I gotta say, I'm glad DC turned on the lights just a little bit.
Oh, thank God. Yeah.
I think actually we should watch Titans next, because Titans, like, through that whole trailer, I was like, somebody need to flip that fucking switch. Like, just waiting for the nigga to go, oh shit, my bad. It was hella dark, but
There's a sun, finally, like, literally.
I think this might be like a chance for DC to find their voice, honestly. Like, I think the trailer was funny.
Yeah, I mean, I like it.
I'm hopeful.
Because Captain Marvel, as I know him, before copyrights, and he had to change his name to Shazam, is one of my probably favorite DC characters. And he's just fun. He like Superman, except not a lame. Yeah. He's just like a kid that's like, hey, bro, I'm strong as fuck.
Yeah.
I think they chose a good actor too, because he seemed like a goofy ass nigga.
No, it was. Yeah, it was, because I was like, oh, it's a goofy small nigga.
Yeah.
Like, it still kept like the kid vibe. The only thing I remember when this movie was about to come out, I heard that there was word that The Rock was gonna be Black Adam. I don't know if that's.
I don't think he is,
this one,
but he's not gonna be in this movie.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Because I was like, if he's coming out in this movie, like, boom, automatically. That check, count them checks, bro.
You know, he said he made 120 last year.
Hey, bro, it's okay. That Billy coming.
120 mil. How much you think he getting to?
He close.
But he's spending at least 50 mil of that a year. He's spending at least 50 mil of that a year.
What did he say to Tyrese? He said there ain't nothing to talk about. There ain't nothing to talk about. We just wait till the Billy comes. That's all I said. That's what he said to Tyrese. He said ain't nothing to talk about. When they had that beat.
Oh, really? He said that? He wrong said
He told him, he was like, Tyrese is looking for a conversation. He's like, ain't nothing to
You
talk
know what would
about.
have been better, bro?
What?
Instead of doing that, if he just like let that nigga talk to him, like, it doesn't matter, jabroni. Like, I would have been like, this nigga the rawest nigga ever. Brought that shit back. It doesn't matter. I did that to a student once. They didn't get it. I was like, what's your name? And he starts out like, it doesn't matter, jabroni.
No way.
You probably heard that nigga Village, bro.
Yeah, he was like, huh?
He's like, he's wrong. He grabbed shit. Oh, HR.
Alright, yeah, Titans or Young Justice? Because Titans, I got a lot of flaming to do.
I actually didn't even watch the Titans ones because I was like, it's gonna be like,
Alright, we're pulling up Titans.
He's like, fuck Batman.
You said that? I didn't listen to the audio.
That's what he said.
Yeah, he did.
I just watched it.
that's how you know that shit whack.
Come on. This Batman sucks.
Doo-doo. Instantly.
Somebody needs to flip the switch, man.
What these CW graphics?
Yeah, Starfire. It's black and Starfire black.
To you.
But the white's
You're the
black.
one in the circus.
Whatever. Starfire.
She's an orange. She is.
What they expect to play by white person? I'm confused.
What's that gonna do to somebody?
Please, can you help me?
I don't like that. How you stabbed that nigga's neck?
Inside of me.
You're scared, I guess. You can control it. You won't have to come.
no such thing as monsters.
I used to think that. I was wrong.
Nah, wow, that was garbage.
Is this like a
Whoever edited that last part, that was kind of.
Is this like a CW show, bro?
No,
Right? It does.
It looked like it got CW money.
It's a movie, ain't it?
No, it's a show. But like,
It's gonna be in this streaming thing.
they look like they got CW.
Oh, this little man in the street. Oh, this gonna be
It looks like
garbage. I thought
they
that was
look like actors, like they look like the trash actors.
They use the same graphics as Supernatural.
Yeah, but it's too dark to be.
Oh yeah. No, this is gonna suck then because
It's way too dark.
Beast Boys transformation is probably not gonna look that fire.
Nope, not at all.
Or they
I
probably
know
gonna
it's
show
a
them
TV
all off
show.
screen.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna fuck it up.
That's gonna be way. Like that's my thing. If you're gonna do TV shows like that with like a CW ass budget, bro, like if you ain't got an HBO budget, like just do basic niggas.
Because
Whoop 'em
Martian
up,
Manhunter
niggas.
hurting. He hurting his fucking Supergirl to be Martian Manhunter.
Hey, the Flash they did decent though. They did decent. The Flash on him. That's the only nigga. Other than that, everybody else stopped.
Yeah, they put all the money in the Flash.
100%.
Oops. Didn't know that show's gonna be that low at all. Alright.
No, yeah, that shit is.
Yeah, no, that I'm disappointed with that from the graphics and like from what I see, like Robin killing somebody. Bro, Batman come drop that nigga. He be like, oh, you killing people now? Well, I made you, so I gotta stop you. Fuck Batman. Snatch that nigga.
He gonna pull up.
He gone.
What you say?
You said what?
I ain't seen nothing.
Hey, don't say my name no more, little boy.
Throwing around the R stars.
Yeah, them little pea shooters. What that's gonna do to somebody?
When Batman come around, I'll stop talking. But when he go,
I'll be so you get soft eyes. Boy, you hella butthurt. You got a new Robin, you salty.
Yeah, the Raven vibes didn't really like it too much.
At all.
Starfire, I guess, would be alright.
I gotta put respect on Starfire because she black. That's it.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, it look whack.
Beast Boy hair kind of looked corny. Like, I didn't know this was a TV show. I was hoping it's they need a bigger budget.
Way bigger.
Or just like remove the specialist niggas and just put like real basic motherfuckers. Like
They
bring
could-
Rocket in there or something.
They could do what's her name. I would have had the one CG person be like Raven. And just because her CG just black her eyes out, do a little like they do it on Supernatural every fucking week. We can do that. The other people, I'm like, hey, bro, nah, let's just bring some whoop ass niggas in here. Bro.
Yeah, they could easily bring like Red Arrow to replace Beast Boy. He cool, but you could probably finesse. You can use Raven to finesse all the shit he would be useful for anyways. Like they turn it into an animal thing. The only time it was ever useful was like, oh damn, me a fucking T-Rex now. Like that's fucked up.
Yeah, but you know they not gonna pull that out.
Yeah.
They really probably just gonna paint normal animals green on some real bro shit. Hey, why Beast Boy always turns into a dog?
Well, what if it lit if they had the budget? They could have gone with like the Planet of the Apes style type shit. I mean, not Planet of the Apes. When they redid the Jungle Book,
Mowgli and them?
yeah, like the way they designed those animals. That
Mowgli get his own movie.
Word?
The trailer dropped for that. Mowgli is that's what it's called. It's white, super
He's
white. I'm like, bro, like, hell no. I mean, no, the animation's still lit. Like Jungle Book animation was raw. Like it's still there, but like, we give a fuck about Mowgli, nigga. But if they make Mowgli versus Tarzan,
Tarzan win.
are they the same nigga, bro? They a jungle nigga. What? Like,
Tarzan got them.
I'm talking about grown Mowgli, like a grown
I ain't
Mowgli.
never seen them grown.
They have it. I'm just saying, if they did a grown Mowgli versus a grown Tarzan, they the same nigga. They both grew up in the woods. White man versus Indian man, who wins?
See, you had to put race in.
I had to, because that's the only difference.
Now I gotta step out.
So here's my thing: Tarzan only was raised by gorillas. Mowgli was raised by the whole jungle, wolves, panthers, bears.
So
all
now
that
you're
shit.
saying is it better to be a master of one or like?
Yeah, Tarzan will
Jack
kill
of
a
all
nigga
trades.
though. That's what I feel like. He'll kill a nigga.
Who?
Tarzan.
Oh yeah. I know
Mowgli ain't got no
that
blood.
friendship stuff.
Yeah, he ain't got no blood. He bitch me.
Hey, can we be friends?
But friendship be winning.
That's how Tarzan go look at him. Who? Do you have a pussy? Because I ain't talking to you. I ain't trying to hear me.
I'm putting spears in niggas. Did y'all see that Tarzan movie?
No.
Bro, that nigga's so strong, bro. The live action Tarzan movie.
Yeah, the live action one
came out a couple years
Yeah,
ago.
it came out a couple
I
years ago.
totally missed that.
Bro, hey, this one nigga, he was
Oh, you
fighting on the
talking about
train.
like Sam Jackson and shit in there? Or was he in the Jungle Book one?
don't know what you talking about.
Sam Jackson was in some jungle movie, bro. Was that Godzilla?
Nigga, snakes on the plane?
King Kong? Was that King Kong?
King Kong, probably.
Oh, alright, well.
That nigga Tarzan was fighting on the train, and some nigga swung at that nigga. He grabbed that nigga and stuck that nigga in the ceiling. It was like, fuck! And he was just in there, bitch, stuck. I was like, that boy's strong.
Alright, I guess that's it for DC News. Anything else? Anybody want to put respect on 40? Move on.
Disrespect on anything? You say you had something to say about Shazam, dude.
Yeah, that was it. Like, I think this might be hope. You know, I'm DC fanboy.
No,
I hope.
I think it's all going to fail.
Come on, man, stop. Look.
I mean, the best Shazam is gonna be the Iron Man of DC.
To me, so far, the best thing that's come out of DC, besides the animated movies, I'm talking about in the live action universe, has been the solo movies. Yeah.
Wonder Woman was the best thing that came to them.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only solo movie we had.
By saying solo movies, you imply that anything else was good. Like, that was the only good one. There's one movie.
Look, I just qualified it by I'm a DC fanboy, so I'm gonna put whatever respect I can on these things.
You're reaching. Gum reach, nigga. Like, you're going for it.
I just wanted them to do better. I like the potential they had, but then they just fucked it up because they were trying to make money. I just hope they can recapture that, you know?
No, it's too late.
I think it might be too late to make money from it, but it's never too late to do it better.
Yeah, it's never too late to make money because niggas gonna always go watch that shit.
I just think the budgets are tough. Like, they need to switch the art style. There's a lot of different things. I'm just like,
the direction they took is too late now. They already went in that like dark direction.
I like the dark direction, but I don't think it has to be dark.
This
like, you know what I mean? The movie has to.
Oh, you talking about the actual colors?
Dark.
No, yeah. I hate it looks like nighttime.
I like the realistic direction, but I don't like the we just gonna sit and shut the lights off on everything. Like, come on.
I was just talking about this. I was just talking about this, and I've come to the decision. I think the thing that plays DC is the same thing that plays anime live action movies, and it's the fan base. The fan base get too pissy if it's not exactly like the comic book, but the comic books aren't really made for on-screen adaptation. DC niggas are too perfect.
I would argue that the anime movies close.
Huh?
The animated movies are pretty close.
I know, but what I'm saying is the anime movies suck.
The animated movies?
No, not I'm talking anime.
Oh. I was arguing that the DC animated movies are pretty close. Yeah. So like, they should be easily transferable.
But those are fine because you can animate however you want. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying the live action ones, I think the fan base needs to chill and be like, all right, let's let these niggas be artists and make some different shit. Because the way they going, just making like comic book adaptations is wake as fuck. Marvel can do it because their characters are very real already. But DC, like, you gotta do something different.
You said DC characters are too perfect.
They too perfect to make a straight up adaptation. So like niggas need to just get rid of the idea.
Put inside on screen live action.
I feel you.
Like, so like one of my favorite ideas I had is like, if they ever was like, hey bro, direct a Batman movie, I would make a horror movie that's from the perspective of the villain. And Batman is like this horror nigga. So it's just like thug niggas and then like they getting snatched the fuck up. And then one day you find out it's Batman, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like, that would go way harder.
Cut the check.
Just cut my check. Once we put it out there.
If we get that sponsorship, $100,000 a year untaxed. Cut the check.
Hey, matter of fact, I ain't gonna even go with that because that's gonna get a nigga assassinated. Give me 10K in perpetuity, I'm good.
Shout out to Untaxed.
Untaxed. Any deals we cut, untaxed.
Shout out to Kendrick Lamar for getting the bag though.
Shout out to IRS for untaxing that shit.
But yeah, we can go on to the discussion topic then, unless anybody else got anything to add.
No,
what is the discussion topic?
Whooping, ass whooping.
Worst ass whooping.
You can lead it in, Gramps. What's your
started
ass whooping story?
No, I definitely don't think I can remember my worst ass whooping, but I would say probably the craziest one. So I was a fucking crybaby growing up or whatever, so I would try to do anything to get up out that situation. I know a couple instances. For one, I tried to fucking hide in the closet, and put a bunch of clothes on top of him or whatever. That shit didn't work.
Ooh, they
just snatched my ass.
There's no way to escape that shit.
See, I gotta pull your ass out the closet, then I gotta whoop your ass.
That's more ass whooping. That's ass whooping on top of that.
If you don't get a good hiding place, that's extra ass whooping for you.
Yeah, it's true. But another time, I tried to fucking run around the kitchen on their ass because we had a big ass outside put in the middle or whatever that goes all the way up to the ceiling, and they would go one direction, I go the other, and I would just be juking their ass back and forth until they had to gang up on my ass.
Oh.
They said, "Oh, we got him."
You was begging. You was cruising for a bruising, boy. You was begging for it.
Yeah, but I would say those are probably my worst moments.
Got that out.
I don't know if I had like you said, I don't have a worse one. I had like maybe two stories. One that was like, what the fuck?
You know you
why am I
ain't get
getting beat? I definitely did. It's African house. You gotta relax. Niggas get beat by aunties, bro. Like random niggas across the street just beat you for no reason. And you can't say shit to them. You just look. Why you beat me?
That's not just
Mom, he beat me. What you do? Alright, well. And they don't believe me either.
Oh, you saying that grown man lying? That was
right. Exactly. That's another whooping. Because you can't disrespect elders either. So now you disrespect the elders. So now you can get another whooping on top of that.
I definitely caught a few off that.
So yeah, no, we had a cane back in the day. Like, so Africans, they'll beat you with this stick. I don't know, it's made off a different type of wood, but my parents for some reason thought that was great to bring from Africa when they came to this country.
Yeah,
so
they imported it.
They imported ass whooping. Yeah, they imported their ass whooping tools. Like, you gotta think about the perspective of that. Of like coming to this country and being like, no, I'm definitely gonna need the chop stick though. Yeah, like put it back in your suitcase.
All the shit that you could have placed in that, you was just like,
no, ass beating stick is for sure needed.
Oh, reliable.
Right? So that stick would haunt us. They keep it like inside this closet where we used to live, and we would always get beat with that. One day, can't really remember who did it, but I was probably a part of the plan. But yeah, that shit got thrown away. Yeah, the other story I have is like, one day my dad would randomly be like, I gotta teach these niggas something when he felt like we was being too lazy. And then the requirement for not being able to do what you didn't expect, like you shouldn't be able to do anyways, will be an ass whooping. So it would be like, if we had to like learn the Quran or whatever, randomly he'd just be like, well, now I'm gonna test you on all this shit. And anything you get wrong, you finna get whooped. So go. So today he was like, oh, well, not today, but like when I was in, I guess, preschool maybe, he called me and my older sister down and he was like, what time is it? And I was like, I didn't say nothing, I let her go first. She looked at the clock. I don't know what the fuck time it is. I probably should remember that by now. She didn't know what it was. She got her ass beat. Like, she got her ass beat so bad, her tooth fell out. That day. So she was upstairs crying and bleeding, and then I was next. Once again, I'm in preschool. I don't know what preschoolers y'all know, but I didn't know how to fucking tell time. And it was like not analog or anything like that. Yeah, it's the hand clock. Yeah. So I'm looking up like, I'm guessing the hand was like around the 12. I'm going like 2:30. Boom, get my ass beat. So I go upstairs, see that my sister's tooth fell out, we just, crying and bleeding together. And then after that, I guess I never not knew how to tell time. Like, I learned how to tell time after that. And then I remember, like, in 3rd grade, the teacher was like, we gonna learn how to tell time today. And I looked her dead in the eye and I said, I'm not doing this shit. I already know. I said, give me like 3 questions right now. And she gave me 3 questions. I answered them. I was like, okay, so I'm not doing this shit. She was like, all right, cool. And I just went to the corner and just played with some shit while everybody else was learning that shit. But yeah, I would say that was one of them.
Ooh. Yeah, you told me about that. That's funny.
I don't know shit like that. I mean, I just got regular beatings, like a tree switch or like a tree branch or like a slippers, belts.
Well, good thing they didn't import the cane over there.
Yeah, bro.
We just go inside and pick it up. It's already there.
Oh yeah, so he was where you from?
No, that stick is hardened wood, bro. Like, someone turned
it on the asses of all your ancestors.
They turned that into
thousands of years.
Thousands of years of ass whooping.
It's hard. It was hard, bro.
Yeah. See, I used to be a little badass for real. I wasn't like a badass like you think, like that piece of shit kid. I would just do dumb shit. Like, why would you do this? And so my 2 greatest ass whoopings One of them was like, so my mom was like, hey, bro, you got to be in. She didn't say bro, but hey, you got to be in before the lights come on. You come in after that, that's your ass. And as a good little boy, I'm talking about for years straight, I'm in there. Never missed that shit. But one day I was like, you know what? I don't think she even looking like that. I'm going to stay out. I thought I was just going to stay out for a little more football, bro. By the time I got in, it was dark. And I'm from the middle of nowhere, so like you can see the stars dark. You know what I'm saying? I walked my ass home. Yeah, I had a good little day. She was waiting. My mom was crying because it was that bad, because she thought I was like kidnapped. She was crying, so it was that type of ass whooping. Like, oh, she's sad and she knows she got to whoop that ass. I got her. I got one. Whoop my ass up. And just want the arm over there. She came in. It's round 2, nigga. Whoop my ass up, bro. She was beating my ass, bro. I think I got maybe 1 or 2 more ones from like an aunt, like just because you know she call around family, everybody think I'm dead, bro. She got my ass. And then the second
aunties came in and joined you.
Yeah, no. So like my auntie, who was best at the ass whoopings, she in a wheelchair, but her arms real strong. You feel me? So she couldn't come to us. My mama took me out to her, bro. We drove out to her just on get that ass. And it wasn't no like, don't you know how you can pull away from parents? Like her grip so strong, bro, because she be, you know, and she was like, you ain't going nowhere. Boom. It'd be like almighty whooping your ass. I got my ass beat the fuck up for that, for real. Like,
you looking like
ass so sore, I went to sleep on my stomach, bro. Like that's how it was.
Laid out.
And then my second comparable ass was
same night she took you on the tour to the auntie house.
Yo, yeah.
Around the world ass whoopings.
I caught that one. I got my ass whooped. And then my second one that was comparable to that one is like me and my little badass cousin. He was over my house and we went to the top of this building. I don't know if y'all know, on top of the building they got like gravel on there. I don't know what it's for, but it's gravel on top of buildings. And we was just like, bro, let's just start throwing rocks. Like we just throwing rocks at niggas, smacking niggas with rocks from the building. On some just like badass shit, you know what I mean? We throwing rocks at old ladies and shit. We just on that, bro. Anybody was getting it, bro. If you walk through, we cracking your ass, bro. Like on everything. That's just what we
was. Shit.
Wow. We was just cracking niggas, and then next thing you know, the police came up. Like they came in, it was like, hey nigga, like we got you. But like I said, small town, like we know, everybody know I knew the policeman. So he ain't taking me like jail. He taking me straight to my mama's house. And you a black parent, and your son come being guarded or escorted by the police. Yeah. Like you getting your ass whooped off that period. No matter what you was doing. Then when he was like, oh, he was throwing rocks.
Over some dumb shit.
Some dumb shit.
Over some dumb shit. That's like
my ass up. It was like she stopped aiming on that ass whooping, like her belt started going upward. I'm like, I'm getting whipped at this point for real. Like I'm getting whipped in my back. You know what I'm saying? Like I caught ass whooping. But there's definitely shit that I did my mom don't know about to this day that like I'd have got my ass beat the fuck up.
Of course, there's always some shit that you would never tell.
I set a whole tree on fire. It was like a 50-foot tree. That bitch was up there. I was like, that was an accident though. On everything. Yeah. I set the fire on purpose, but I didn't mean to like do that.
Nigga, you think it's gonna happen? I called the teacher a racist one time. And then,
you get your ass whooped for that?
I was about to, but then I lied. My dad was like, he called me. He was like, "What'd you say to your teacher?" Right? He was like, "Don't lie to me. If you lie to me, like I'm gonna beat you." And I was like, "I said she don't like people like me." And then he was like, "Oh, okay." And then he just let me go. But yeah, he called that bitch racist.
He probably was like, "Yeah, I am racist."
I agree. He probably agreed.
Nah, she was cool later. She became one of my favorite teachers later. I just hated her at that moment. I was really bad first and second grade.
Oh, I got whooped by a random ass nigga once.
Just random?
Don't even know that nigga. Random ass nigga.
Pulled up on
I was doing some more bad shit. So like, imagine there's this highway, right? There's like this highway where niggas driving full speed. And like, it wasn't that. So like, I went all around town trying to find my friends, like, you know, and there wasn't nobody there. So I was like, fuck it, I'm bored. I picked up this fat ass stick. You feel me? And so when niggas would drive past, I'd cock back and swing that bitch like I'm about to throw it. And niggas be like, I wouldn't throw it though. But I cocked that bitch back in the air like I'm about to throw it. And niggas would be hot, they throwing out the way. But this one nigga was like, and that nigga hopped out his car, bro. I'm like, oh shit. So I started dipping. I'm like fucking 7 or something. I can't outrun that nigga. He called me, obviously, he wasn't gonna like beat me up. Happily, he didn't beat me up. He was like, now I'm about to whoop your ass. Whoop that ass. I was like, you know, looking back on it, I deserve that.
They just let you there?
Yeah, he just. No, because then my mom would have whooped my ass. Why he whooped your ass? And if we found him, she'd have found out the truth. I would have got another ass whooping.
Yep.
So I just took that L. My mama to this day don't know about that.
Now, it's a very good trick though. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just imagining that shit like, yo.
But I wonder what is this man's life like? Does he just go around whooping all the kids' ass? Does he doing bad shit?
With no fear of my
He's just going through random neighborhoods. He's like the kid whooping vigilante or some shit.
There's no way that nigga could do that today.
We got one.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He would never be able to get away with
That's
that
what I'm
today.
no.
But I mean, like, I feel like it comes.
Instagram the nigga and everything.
So, like, in the middle of nowhere where I was at, like, it ain't want nobody around. Like, that's it. In the middle of nowhere. He could have kidnapped me if we been 100. He chose to whip my ass. And then, like, at that point, you got the option. Do you snitch? I'm like, if I snitch, they gonna find out what I was doing. I'm gonna get my ass whipped anyway.
Yeah, but you find that nigga, though, to be honest, like, there would be no way to identify him unless you
I mean, I could have memorized his license plate or whatever, but I was like, nah, I'll take this up. You know, I deserve that. I was being bad, bored and bad.
That one ass whooping is the reason he's here right now.
Yeah, he could have kidnapped me. Thank you, Mr. Sir.
For beating his ass.
Yeah. I ain't never did it again.
You good?
Yep.
On to these manga highlights.
Try it.
You want to talk about Dabi wanting to tell secrets? Boku no Hero 191?
I mean, these last couple chapters just been strengthening my theory
I got something to tell you.
that
Pops!
oh man, that Dabi is NG Todoroki's son, aka Endeavor, aka Bitch Boy.
Endeavor's name?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying he's the own name.
No.
Oh.
It'd be Dabi Todoroki. That's probably not Dabi.
Yeah, that's probably not his real name. Yeah, his name NG Todoroki.
What's his real name? Endeavor would know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still think it's weird that Endeavor doesn't know. Like,
Black
I mean, he mutilated. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not claiming
you don't know his power
What
doesn't
she think
change.
though?
She black, bro.
God damn, she think.
She black, bro.
Nah, I can't claim her just
Don't sleep, bro. She black.
Rabbit shit? Nah, I gotta wait till she don't. We
Until she doesn't
we
get
claimed that nigga
her
lock drop way early. You saw how he disappointed our ass. She already looking. She we did. You did? She already looking suspect to me because of how late she came talking about.
Bro, it came after everything was over.
You didn't ever feel what we claimed that.
What number hero is she?
Huh?
What number hero?
She's in the top 10. I don't know which one. I think she's in the sub 5 though.
I think she 4.
She
bro.
good, bro.
You think she's 4? I thought she was sub 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she was
top 10.
She black.
I mean, she definitely above Laundry Hero Wash. I mean, everybody.
Stop it.
Garbage.
Wash a beat.
But what was I going to say? Oh, like her thing with like the whole hopping thing. She's like, as soon as I saw the news, I came over. I'm like, I want to know like the time frame of this fight. Cause I feel like, bitch, you could have been over there way earlier. Unless she was like halfway across the city.
If she was on the other side of the city, shit.
But then even then that means what about the other fucking 10 heroes that could have been there? You know what I mean?
Ain't no fighters, bro.
Niggas
Headshot a fighter. Stop sleeping.
Who?
Headshot could have handled all this.
Headshot. He like
The ninja nigga. He was number 4 last time. I think he 4 again.
We haven't seen him do some shit. I remember. Yeah. We haven't seen him fight?
Yeah.
I think he fought with All Might in him.
And he knocked out all the villain action squad. He just like put all them niggas down.
But yeah, other than that, Hawks being a double agent.
That's bitch made.
What I will say is I think it's weird that the guy, I don't know, I feel like when someone hands out a mission like that, the guy who's handing out the mission, I would feel like should be more important to the overall story. But he just looked like a regular ass.
Yep.
I think that's important to the overall story of My Hero, in that like they answer to regular niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, All Might got a different situation, but all these niggas like, oh, you this super powerful nigga, like, yeah, you answer to niggas. You the show.
Mm-hmm. So since like these heroes associations kind of separate from the government, do you think like this is more like if you're seeing this through that lens?
I think that's
like the government is like, oh, I had this hand in, or is it like regular niggas like this is bad for business.
I definitely think that's a government nigga. That's like because like if that was a business nigga, no business nigga would tell you that because that's bad for business. Oh, if you get caught up in this scandal at all, our business done. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't think that's a business. I think that's a government nigga that's like, hey bro, your government needs you. You know, you don't give a fuck about it anyway, so fuck with us.
Oh, I see it as a business deal from the perspective of like the villains themselves are bad for business because now they're making like heroes look like shit. That can also affect like popularity because now if you start knowing like these villains' names, they gonna be them niggas out in the streets that's like, hey bro, where the Dobby toys at?
So you think that nigga a business guy?
I could buy it being a business type situation. Yeah. Just because the police department seems very separate from heroes. So like that's why.
Well, the police also isn't a government agency.
That's like that's not. It's separate from the police.
There's a state. The police is actually per city. Thing.
Same with FBI and the police. They are like they know the same thing.
Yeah, Chicago public. You know.
Just the nigga.
Yeah, he didn't have no detail on his face at all.
Yeah, I think this nigga. Like I think he what you call it. I think that's a government nigga.
Did you punch him? Did you punch him?
When he running around?
Yeah, exactly.
The ones that accidentally get hit, they not even like taking on the punch. They like in the surrounding area of the punch.
Hey, that's the type of nigga that get beat with just like a drawn flashlight. Don't you know when niggas beat niggas up real quick? And you just see like the skid mark and a pow sign. Like, he one of them niggas that just got dropped with a pow.
But yeah, I mean, so should we expect more from Hawks from this?
No.
You guys feel like we saw his max?
More
in terms of like combat ability, his character as a person.
He got some shit in the pocket.
I feel like he got something.
I don't think he a boxer.
Yeah, I think.
Still?
We've been saying that for a grip now. He ain't a boxer.
I mean, how he even said it? The reason they had him do it isn't because he's like a fighter. It's because he's like a finesse ass nigga. Like he can like sneak in there and get over on the
I see it. At the same time, I feel like they're kind of taking advantage of a young boy out here. Definitely. He is like the youngest, like top hero.
Definitely.
Just,
like if you think about it from like the outside perspective, some government agency like, hey bro, risk your livelihood, your life, and all these niggas that work for you money too by doing this shit for us. You don't care about it anyway, right? Like he an 18-year-old boy. Of course he might do some wild shit. Yeah. Like that's not fair at all. Like he should definitely get a lawyer, bro. But you know. Fake world. You know.
Also, I didn't get the part about Dobby at the end with the whole emotions for death thing.
I don't get it.
That chicken wings keep pissing me off.
I didn't know what they were trying to get at with his like this thing. I think about all of them. Like I'm like, so are you a hero? Did you accidentally kill these motherfuckers?
I don't get it.
Somebody named Stretch.
I thought about it so hard.
That was the sand nigga.
I went crazy. Yeah. So the sand nigga asked him, "Do you ever think about the people that you killed?"
I thought he got killed by the Marvel nigga. I thought he got killed by the Marvel nigga. But did I turn folks into marbles? I thought that's who killed Snatch. I thought that's who killed the sand guy.
I don't know, but he said you killed Snatch.
That's the sand guy. Remember when they were trying to get Overhaul? This sand hero dude popped up, and Tomura couldn't like touch him or whatever. Mm-hmm. That was Snatch. So they talked about him when he showed up, and then he flashed back to this moment when he said, "Do you think about all his families?" And he was like, "I thought about it so hard, I went crazy." So this leads me, like, I could tie this to a theory about him being Endeavor's son, meaning like maybe the first people he killed was by accident, causing maybe like these scars or whatever, and then him just to say, you know, fucking like, I'm a villain. Maybe his flames was just a little bit too hot for the motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm. Like, that's all I said. I think his heat he can't turn down. You get what I'm saying? Like we know Endeavor can go from like simple fire to like I'm melting you. Maybe he's like, oh yeah, my first son, this nigga got raw power. Oh, you can't turn down your heat. You're useless, nigga. Next.
You didn't even get the ice bench powers?
Yeah.
Next.
You know, his first son, he probably tried, damn, he didn't get the ice powers. I'll fuck with the nigga. His firepower raw. Let's see what he got. Oh, bum ass. You done. Then as soon as Shoto came around, he's always a rap. I got icy hot.
No more kids for me.
No more quiz. Hey, cut the nuts, Doc.
Wow. All right. Any other?
That's a Shadow Dash.
And if he die, I'll be like, ha, got him.
He's a little guy. Low key, he's probably like the Neji in the show. Shadow.
Yeah, the realest nigga that just gets dropped.
Shoto.
Shoto.
Oh, gotcha. I don't see him as Neji at all.
He could.
If I had to give him a Naruto, like I said, I still think he's just a nigga who would just be like, you know what?
Yeah, much
I want to cook.
He the guard.
Messed up recording after 4 minutes.
Reported.
You say he the guard?
He the guard. He that raw ass nigga that's like, oh, I'm not really trying to be your rival, Naruto.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I'm just doing me. But like, they still kind of rivalish.
Yeah.
And,
Actually, I can agree with that. I can see the guard line there because guard was just like.
I'm born raw. I was born raw. I got my daddy issues just like Guard. Guard daddy trying to kill him every day. You know.
Got the Kazekage shit. Early as fuck. So like.
I could see Shoto being the #1 hero before Deku.
I could see that.
Yeah, and then fall from the top, just like Naruto.
I mean, God didn't fall from the top.
I mean, he was definitely given his title, so you know.
I mean, in terms of the story, not a position, no. But like in terms of like power in the story, hell yeah, he like.
Once he lost Shukaku, it was right.
He still had some shit, but it was still like, come on, in comparison to like the big three, who I guess we're arguing that he's a part of.
Big two?
Naruto, Sasuke, and him.
Yeah, he had outclassed
yeah, he's definitely showed what Shoto was going to be compared to like Midori and Bakugo.
You seen that? Never mind. That's topic.
Go ahead.
So I seen the Boruto episode, like the most recent.
Oh yeah, I wanted to live react to it, but I forgot
talking about it.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people talking about
Naruto going to get some.
The god
the
thing.
big ass eyeball on his forehead.
The god, yeah.
Didn't that happen in the movie?
Yeah, but I think they added, like fighting.
Couple other scenes, yeah. That's the thing about Boruto, the anime though. It's like finally, it basically redid all the shit we've already seen, like the Shin chapter.
That's why I wasn't watching.
Yeah, me too. But
I guess now means it's a good time to start because now it's the shit I care about.
People said the episode was good, so I watched it.
Now it's gonna. That means like all the stuff after this is actually the beginning of Boruto now.
But Boruto got hella filler because they basically started it with the manga. Boruto.
All the stuff, previous felt like heavy filler, but right now it's actually where I've been reading in the manga, so I might actually pay attention now.
Yeah, like Gara got knocked out in like one punch, all the wings got knocked out in one hit.
From the god thing?
Yeah.
Was it long the fight?
Probably like 15 minutes.
I mean, Gara kind of at least kind of stopped him for.
Yeah, he did better than the other one. The other two, they was trash.
What other two?
Raikage.
Oh, like the Raikage now?
Yeah.
Raikage got dropped easily?
One hit, yeah.
I think Daryu is the Raikage because that nigga smart. I don't think it's power.
Oh, it's not old Raikage.
No, yeah, that nigga probably dead. But not dead, he probably retired.
B didn't get Raikage?
No, he didn't want to. They was like, hey, B the Raikage. He was
so
like,
does Daryu have the fighting partner, or that was just specific to that Raikage that he needed to get that buddy to close on him?
I think that was all about passing on the thing.
I thought that was something that you had to train with. You had to like create a special connection with somebody in order to do that double area.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, is that a thing all Raikages have to do, or was it just that nigga's move?
But he don't do the double area, and I think more of that was about choosing who they gonna get an 8 tails to.
Yeah, I think
But yeah, Daryu, I don't think he's strong. I think that nigga's just smart. There's always a time of peace. We don't need a strong Raikage. Let's just get a smart nigga.
Well, yeah, if it's Daryu, I can see that. I thought we were talking old Raikage that got dropped now. I don't know. Maybe with a dodge one with the little speed shit.
Did the water Kage get dropped?
Yeah, she got dropped.
This is
She's still
I thought it was a dude.
No, it's a she.
The Sushi Kage is still around? From previous? Or
no, yeah, this is the guy with the sword. Yeah, he got dropped. And then the Sushi Kage, the girl.
Oh, sorry, Mizukage, yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Mizukage means the guy, yeah, he got dropped.
Kage, the rock village, right?
Yeah.
You said Gar gave go?
It's a girl?
No, not really.
I mean, so when he did a speed blitz on everybody except for Gara, he came in and tried to grab.
Gara stopped it for like 2 seconds and he broke him and broke his ass.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, bitch.
That's the MBOP for Gara, bro.
Yeah.
It's saying slower than it used to be, so you know.
Word? Oh, because
Shukaku,
You don't know.
Ain't his mom the one
he
that
hasn't
protected
fought at
more
all.
than the Shukaku does?
He hasn't fought at all since.
Because now he got to think about it. With Chicago, he
Oh,
now
I
have to
thought
think.
you said it was his mama now.
It is not his mom. Like
I thought his mom only controlled like the gold saying.
Oh, I thought he was saying like he's saying now, you know, it's like his mom's will. So I was like, damn, your mama don't want to protect you more than the Shukaku does?
Yeah, I thought that was about the gold saying, but I could be wrong. It's been so long.
Right?
I don't give no fuck about Gara. You know?
Damn. That's true. I fucked the same village.
Dirty ass.
Puppets. Only one I fucked with was kind of Tamari for a second, but she went to Lee Village, so now she leave to me. Fuck around.
Who she getting leave back?
Shikamaru.
My boy Shika.
They did them dirty though. They should have gone ahead and let what's his name, Shikadai, become the next Kazekage. Bridge that gap between Konoha and Dirt Village, whatever the fuck they call it, and then just make one super village.
Nah, they probably
that's on some Game of Thrones shit.
Sandville, I feel like Sandville is still just hot about like everything in general. Because there's still that sentiment of like, yeah, like fuck y'all.
They on dirt.
Because they honestly, they're more like they're definitely like, you know, get treated shit. Like they're like, even though the Lee Villas got attacked, I mean like. They whole shit wasn't trying to be blown up like the Sandville.
That's true. Konoha Ninja did kill they Kazekage. Left that nigga in a ditch. Yeah. That's crazy. That nigga in a whole ditch. He was just like, come find me, nigga.
Damn, yeah, no, I wouldn't want to.
I got it trash. That easy, bro. He was trash.
That was Gar's dad, though, right? Yeah. And they tried to put all that respect on him when that nigga came back to life.
In the war, right?
Yeah.
Boy, we remember that left in the ditch.
They had a bunch of Gar come back up and they would have been.
Remember what I did? Oh, God.
Is that something like the hope?
Don't do it to me again. Bitch ass. That's what I'm saying. All these niggas, they be putting hella hype on their name, but they got murked.
That's why I don't like Naruto Legends. That's my thing. Like, Naruto is one of the stories that if I lived in that world, you can't actually trust the legends. There's only one legend you can trust, First Hokage. He was the only one that came back and proved that he was about what them niggas said.
But my thing is, bro, like, hold on. So, like, the second Hokage, when that nigga came back, like...
What you say, it wasn't?
They was putting respect on him.
He don't have no legends, really.
Yeah, they put...
Besides that one jutsu thing.
It's just like they put so much respect. Every time a nigga like, look at this jutsu. Oh, no, I made that years ago. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, if you this raw, if you got all these legendary nigga jutsus, why you get boxed by some unknown nigga?
Yeah.
Why your ass dead by some unknown nigga, bro? Like, what?
But see, that's what I'm telling you. Like, if you lived in Naruto world right now, talking about Boruto age, right now, Sakura seemed like the rawest nigga in the village.
Oh, that's Sakura,
is the rawest nigga in the village.
She got that one.
If you think about it.
If you took just off
her legend. Yeah, off her legend alone. Sakura is the rawest nigga.
She did get the last hit, bro.
Besides Naruto.
Hey, that's the girl that knocked out Kaguya, bro. With her bare, she ain't even a guy, bro. Yeah, you know Sakura. That's in her bloodline. You know, niggas probably hype her name up.
And that's what I'm saying. Niggas should be definitely afraid of.
Niggas didn't even know that.
Niggas should be definitely afraid of her kid because at that point it's like Sasuke and then the legend, the fake legends, gods.
Two gods, man. I'm like, oh, it's Sakura. Right? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like everyone should be fucking scared.
The only niggas I put hype on their legend. Honest to God. First Hokage, third Hokage, and Jiraiya. Everybody else fuck your legend, dog. And now you know who don't get no legend, who need one? Itachi. Don't nobody speak on that nigga name, bro.
But he was like, he a hidden legend. That's the whole thing.
Oh, Itachi was wrong.
The raw niggas know, but like the regular, like
he's literally the conspiracy theory. Like once you find the truth of the Legos, you're like, oh, this
like, regular niggas don't know.
Bro, it'd be like when you find out like a black man invented some shit. Yeah. You like, this whole time, light bulbs was made by niggas. Like,
why did they really doing it? Like, there's a couple of Lee villagers like, y'all not putting no respect on this Itachi nigga. Like, protesting every day. Like,
everybody think he a conspiracy theorist. Oh, that boy tripping.
Like, no, this nigga Itachi putting all that shit.
This Sasuke the only raw eats Uchiha.
This nigga probably created some jutsus that nobody knows about.
For real?
Oh, Itachi?
Yeah.
I mean, technically, he the nigga who introduced us to Susanoo.
Yeah. And, bro, that nigga hold Danzo, so that's hard. That nigga hold him. Cause like in his like Itachi.
You put a lot of respect on Danzo, man?
Well, that nigga swole. Like, okay, so like this is it's like this. He not that raw, but how much respect you gotta have on Itachi name to know that nigga not in this country, he not in this town, but you not gonna touch his brother because you're afraid he gonna roll back through. That nigga was just like, hey bro, you touch my brother, I'm rolling through the next day, bro. I'm coming for you. And you know you a high up nigga, you got the whole village protecting you. So you know this nigga will roll through all they ass and come get you.
Cause you know Itachi under your bed, Itachi will be nigga just slowly roll from under your bed like, I told you, motherfucker.
What I tell you not to touch my brother, did I? How you did?
You gonna fly out of the nigga mouth as a crow like that?
I'm like,
Because I honestly thought Donzo was stupid with the way he used those eyes. I was like, bro,
super stupid.
like you wasted all of them.
He didn't try and dodge, bro. He was flexing hard. It was like, he had like 10 Sharingan eyeballs. So that's 10 times to change reality. And instead of dodging, that nigga was just like, oh, you hit me? Change that. I'm like, okay, you flex your nuts right there, bro. Dodge, nigga, you still a ninja. He took hella shit to the face just to be like, nah, I control reality.
Oh, you wasted all of them.
They closed after that, right?
Yeah, but he had like 10 of them.
But still, he dumb as fuck.
I'm like, I get the first two, all right, flex on the nigga, sure. But I'm like, this is a 16-year-old boy. Stop flexing and end this shit.
He can never use them again. So it was literally like you just wasted them on this fight with Sasuke.
On Sasuke.
And still got murked.
For no reason.
After you on Sasuke, if he even killed Sasuke, then Itachi would just line up and like...
Yeah. Well, Itachi was dead at that point, so...
But
Itachi would have... I'm back, nigga. You thought you was saying...
He was already trying to break out the shit. He already finessed the way to break out the control and shit as soon as he came back. He said, oh, cool, bet I'm back to life. Hey, Crow, come on through, bro.
Yeah. That's hard. Itachi a hard-ass nigga, bro.
That's the thing. That's what's great about Itachi. I feel like I can't separate the, like, Sharingan abilities from what that nigga could actually do. Meaning, like, this is shit only Itachi really made up, and he might have used the Sharingan to help a little bit, but...
It's just crazy that he finessed his escape plan from, like, when we first saw that nigga at the beginning of Shippuden.
Yeah.
He like, damn, all right, finesse. All the way later, he was like, yeah, no, that was the plan behind it. I'm like, this nigga really, motherfucking light yaga me with this shit.
He on that JoJo shit.
But he's still like Neji, though.
We can't even talk that long about what that nigga did, man. What do we have? You gonna do Promised Neverland real quick? Did you read 96?
He's on nothing.
Hold on. I was like, what is that?
96 came out.
Promise who?
I mean, yeah, Megan.
Oh, that was
These niggas won't drop nothing, I swear.
Yeah.
Good.
Did you read 96?
I don't even remember what happened.
All the sum up Promised Neverland is they're going to get filled. I'm happy.
Really?
Yeah,
all right, I might have to pick it back up. I might have to pick it back up just for that.
Go back
Emma woke up. She said, "Yeah, I got a plan to get Phil and them niggas out."
Did she say Phil? Did she drop Phil, man?
She said Phil. 96, bro.
Did she actually say Phil and those other niggas?
Wait, did she say Phil name?
You didn't read that, bro.
Did she say Phil?
I will tell you, bro. She said Phil.
Oh, I gotta see.
Come on, man.
If she said Phil, I'll pick it back up.
We back in there.
For Promised Neverland, you got to check on Manga Panda now.
I be checking that shit every fucking day, man.
Yeah, it just dropped like yesterday. Yeah, go all the way to the end.
You said that's 96?
Yeah, chapter 96.
I might pick
right
it
here.
back up.
What she say? She got a pen in her hand. She say, boom. I got a plan to rescue Phil.
Okay, Phil.
And everyone else.
Okay, Phil.
And everyone else, nigga. Only respect on that nigga Phil's name, son.
This nigga top tier.
Come on, Phil. All these niggas finna get dropped.
Salty yet? You salty yet, nigga?
Hey, just because in game they put respect on his name, don't mean
They
that
showed
nigga
this
shit.
nigga through the whole story.
They just
Every
put
scene
them
she
on
go
respect.
back in time.
So when that nigga spilled, when he dead, when it come back, it's gonna make more sense.
Look, we already know what's gonna happen. She finna run up in there like, hey, Phil, I got a plan. He's like, what are you talking about? We already free.
We run the part, bro.
Exactly.
Already king of the demons.
Yeah,
what you
like,
talking
we
about?
literally got all this shit. Like, you guys trying to find these 7 walls or what, bro?
Yeah,
like,
bro.
we out, let's go.
I heard that you gonna get back, Phil gonna be dead.
Sorry.
Phil gonna be
First of all,
spilled.
no one dies in this, man. We've learned this after a while. After this shit, where literally the most amount of people that could die should have died, no one has died. So, Phil,
So it's
nobody
full
died at
on.
all? Nobody died.
That's why that shit white.
Yeah.
No, one nigga?
I didn't believe
Damn, I might not even
a
wanna
single
pick it
person.
back up.
Gil almost blew shit up though. I have to show y'all that since y'all read shit.
You said what happened?
Gil almost blew that bitch up when he came back. He came back with Emma's like sick body. Gil was like, where that nigga right at?
She said that. He said he's what? So she said, fuck all that?
He was on the toilet. Shut up, bro. Hold up. That's how she put blow that bitch up. Cause he came in with Emma. She was all like bleeding out or whatever, and Ray wasn't with him. She boom popped up out this bitch like, where that nigga Ray at? He like,
wasn't
good.
She had her finger on the trigger, bro. She was gonna up the blame.
Bro, she was ready.
She busted the door open, bro. She was ready. She busted the door open. Hey, that need to be on the Instagram right there. That busting the door.
Gilda was ready.
Was Gilda about that action or no?
Gilda was about to.
Bro, she was about to up the blame.
She wasn't gonna do shit, bro.
If you bust through a door, like, where my niggas at? Like, come on, bro. She was ready. Her finger went to the side, it was on that motherfucker. I'll take everybody with me right now.
He would have shot them off with the thumb off. Oh, what up?
Yeah, he will beat that bitch ass, but maybe not.
But yeah, so that was about it. Phil was getting safe, and Gilda almost blew that shit up.
He still never said his name, right?
Oh, he did. His name is Hugo.
Hugo.
Lame.
Hugo.
All that. His name is Hugo.
Yep. I mean, it's a Naruto connection. Remember that dude that was following Sasuke around?
Who?
You don't remember the curse mark nigga that they used to eat off of?
Shazam.
Yeah. Connection.
No, you see that?
You tied it all together.
He got that important switch.
Yeah. He said, you said fuck who?
Yeah. You got any respect to put on it?
No.
Alright, cool. On to 7 Deadly Sins. Nothing much. King, I just gotta put respect on your name. That's it, man.
No, I mean, he been over there like doing some shit for a long time.
Holding the city down.
Some 7 Deadly Sins.
Yeah.
Everyone else been trash. Super trash.
And it's nice to see Maya actually,
Who? Maya?
doing shit. Yeah.
Who's Maya?
Esterosa.
Why you call him Maya?
That's
I got blowed up.
Alright.
I'll be back.
Oh, I thought it was male.
No, I see it as Maya. Well, it could be male.
Esteros or whatever, but
yeah, I was just hyped for all the stuff King was doing. Honestly, like that was. I hyped's the wrong word because I'm not that hyped for 7 Deadly Sins at this moment. But I thought it was good. They had some good scenes. Anything you want to put on it?
not really. It's really. I don't see the point of it. Really, I mean, if they're about to beat Esterosa right now,
they're not. Even with all them ganging up on him, the way they're hyping up his power, he's the only person equivalent to Meliodas or stronger, they said.
So he's at Meliodas level?
He's at Meliodas level.
That's what
he's on the angel side, he was as strong as Meliodas. But then at the same point, we don't know if they're including the sunshine power, because if it is, he's stronger because we saw what Pride did, you know what I mean? Yeah. But they're basically saying like this.
The Demon King though, so.
Yeah. And he gets stronger as he dies, right?
Who?
Meliodas.
I don't know, but I mean, if he gonna become the Demon King, he definitely be stronger though.
Yeah.
Well, so you think he about to murk all of them, and then?
100%.
True.
I don't see how he wouldn't now that he has.
So he's
has his commandment and his angel ability. Maybe not necessarily the sunshine shit, but like other angel shit.
So he's gonna be the antagonist.
Final villain, you think?
That's what I'm thinking. Because like how I look at it, like after that, after the thing, the Demon King doesn't seem like
anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like a villain.
Yeah.
And series villain. So it might be him. And if it's him, that means this series is about to end soon.
You think so? You think he's the end all be all? I still feel like, well, I
unless
guess
it's someone in the background, or maybe like the goddess, I guess. But how? Yeah. I mean, I still think it. Right now, it seems like it's him.
Yeah, the only way this would have to do it, if there was like a human mastermind after this. Yeah, like I feel like we've summed up everything on each cult. Yeah, I could buy that. This would end it for sure. Yeah, I can agree with that. All right, Black Clover. I have no respect to put on this. This was another boring. Oh, this one actually had information, but still kind of a useless chapter.
Black Clover?
Yeah. The stuff with Lich in the beginning, we get like more clarity on like what actually happened there between the two people sharing a body.
Oh no, they kind of. He kind of implied when after he beat Julius. Oh no, before he about to fight Julius, before Lich he was like the two most important people to me.
Right.
Are gonna have to fight, and then he ran away, whatever, and he let them fight. But I didn't know like he disappeared or something for good now.
Yeah, well, yeah, apparently he dipped off, so there's that. And we saw Lich has like sympathy for one human, which is that nigga.
Yeah.
Other than that though, it was still like the fodder shit, I think. What's his face, dude? I guess we about to see a team up with these other niggas that got whooped, but I don't really give a fuck about any of them. Like the soul dude, his power just leveled up. Yeah. I think if anything, if the author's actually going that route, like what he did with his power here, might be like a inclination of more to come as far as like Grimoires go in the broader story. But like that's it.
Thing is, I had to Google his name.
Yeah.
See who he was.
Forgot about him.
I was like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah. But no, so they had mentioned that his book basically leveled up. So if they explain that more clearly, this might mean something for other motherfuckers.
I mean, I think it was his powers. Like since he died, and his power has to do with death. I think that's why. But then that's unlocking like the true core. You know what I mean? Of his power is like the soul control. Because before he was just using this just to bring like zombie things back to life, to reanimate things. Now it's like to a level of where he's actually controlling souls. You know what I mean? It was like a bit different. I think he was literally just like other two are actually back to life.
Yeah, I think they're, and I don't know if they're dummies or not yet. That's what we have to find out. If they're like their full selves, then his power is kind of broken right there. But this could mean like for Yuno's power, getting more core to like the wind control aspect. It could mean something else there.
Yeah,
his power, I don't really know.
I don't really care about their revenge. Like your father.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it just means a team up for them, and they might reveal some secrets about the elves. But other than that, it's not really big to the story. All right, on to One Piece, chapter 9-12.
Oh man, that was calculated. I just finished.
Yeah. So
before you start, you see the first page. The cover. I mean, the cover. I thought it was kind of dope. That's like the Olympics next year.
It's going to Japan, right?
2020. Yeah, it's in Japan.
That'd be lit. Oh, your boy Frankie with the dunk on him.
Oh yeah. Well, Frankie is, I guess, supposed to be like American. So I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sanji, he's swimming this one.
I guess French people be swimming out here.
This is low-key an actual team, the Pirates.
Oh.
And they saying that he may be one of until the Olympics in 2020.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah,
how long was Sanji's arc? The whole year? I felt like it was 2 years.
1 year, like 2 years ago.
Damn, we was running a podcast like right when we entered the Sanji arc. I'm pretty sure we entered this. We didn't start the podcast.
Yeah, Sanji was about to start. No, I think he was back at my crib talking about.
Oh yeah, that was a while ago. That was a while ago. Then.
Yep.
That was almost 2 years ago. Yeah.
Damn, I thought it was.
But yeah, so this nigga Luffy was blunt with the shits.
Oh yeah.
He just straight up said that nigga he's dead.
Ain't no beating around the bush.
But we got the timeline, so it was 4 years ago. Because we was talking about that last week about trying to figure out when he actually came. So yeah, he was probably still a part of Whitebeard's crew at that point. We also see some other crew members there that I don't think we've seen yet.
So you think those other dudes were Whitebeard's guys?
I think so.
I thought that was just him.
Regardless, I would assume they'd be absorbed into his crew, even if he wasn't a part of Whitebeard at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we saw none of them at the war, which is why I was kind of interested. I'm sure these niggas are still alive, which might mean like future story points.
No, I don't think we'll see them at all. I don't think none of their characters seemed important enough to the point where that we will.
No, they didn't.
This big guy looked a little weird. Okay. Oh, this guy right here in the background, actually, he reminded me of the dude on Blackbeard's crew. There's not a doctor.
The shooter did.
Yeah. So my thing is like, we couldn't get a close up on his face, but did he? Like there, I was definitely feeling like that was that dude from Blackbeard's crew. So in my head, I was like, oh, so did this nigga just like? Some of these niggas was already on his crew. He just like
in the Ace novel. I think they showed you with the crew, Ace's crew. Mm-hmm. The Ace novel thing.
Oh.
Yeah, like sketches of them, but yeah, I think they showed them. I forget what it's called. That's like where they reveal his bounty and all the A-side story stuff here.
Spade Pirates.
There we go.
Yeah.
That was dude we seen. Mihar is this guy.
Yeah, he doesn't look too much like a buddy.
Yeah, right now he doesn't. Yeah. He's a sniper though.
Everybody's gonna have a sniper.
Blackbeard.
Pirates.
This guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Van Auger. No. He's not. He doesn't look like a sniper either. Demon Sheriff.
Oh, the doctor is a sniper. The one on the camera on horse.
With the camera look like it's about to die or whatever.
The camera dude. Yeah.
He's a navigator. 10 Titanic captains. Wow, they put a lot of respect on these niggas' names.
Who? 10 Titanic. What is that?
Did they say which?
I guess that's what the.
Did they say which sword Shiryu of the Rain has?
No. Well, I mean, the assumption is he has one of the raw. The dome has 12.
It's cursed.
To 12. Not even just cursed. It's one of the 12.
Oh yeah, we did get that.
One of the 12 good swords, huh?
We did get that. Luffy has one of the tier under that.
He has one of the 21.
And Zoro has how many of them? Does he have any of the 12?
Zoro has 221 and he has
112.
150.
Oh, so it's 12. You guys think he's gonna get all 12? Well, not all 12, but I mean 3 of his swords will each be from like the 12 tier.
Like the top.
No, because one of the swords he has is the sword that girl gave to him, and I don't think he's gonna get.
Oh, he's not gonna let that one go.
He's gonna keep that one forever.
Mm-hmm.
That's
so they could have 2 or 1 in.
I mean, I don't think he doesn't need to have a 12. I mean,
I couldn't see him getting a 12.
I think the Ryuma I think he might have at least one 12.
I can see him giving away the Ryuma sword. To be honest, at this point, like now that he's there, like
no,
there's someone that has a deep connection with it.
Which is Ryuma sword?
I don't know, the one they were just trying to take away from.
The one.
There's a cursed one.
So he's gonna get the one that Luffy has right now.
Yeah.
That he's gonna, because he has one, but the one he had like when he got the back in Dogtown.
It's the lower tier.
Yeah, it's the lower tier. So he's gonna replace that one with the
the one. I'm guessing you've seen the same theory videos. People think that he's gonna have all 3 tiers of that sword family.
All 3 tiers, so he's gonna get 112, one of the one under, and then one under that
he
one.
already has,
he already has from the girl.
But then, so he's gonna replace that same one with the higher version. Because like I said, I don't think he's gonna get rid of that sword the girl gave him.
No, but that's the lowest tier of it.
No, that sword is a 12. It's a 21. That sword is also a 21. The sword from Logtown is a 50. Like it's like 3 rankings: the 12 swords, and it's like the next one is the 21 swords, and the lower one is the 50 swords.
Yeah, his buddy talked about it. Did I skip that part? Yeah, I skipped that part.
Yeah, at the beginning.
I was surprised to see Zoro have a big ass smile about seeing somebody.
Yep, there we go. 12 supreme grade swords, 21 great grade swords, and the 50 skillful grade swords. Is Whitebeard's weapon one of the 12?
Yeah, that's what people are saying apparently.
So that's actually good, because then I'm sure Mihawk's sword is the 12 then.
Yeah. So
one of the 12.
Yeah.
Right? So then, so it's just a couple of epic weapons out here. Then.
Yeah, so this one is supposed to be different. So this one is supposed to be one of the great grade swords. Yeah. And that's also supposed to be one that's I think it's like a Shodai Katetsu or whatever, or Shoga Katetsu. That's supposed to be the first version of what this sword is, and the one that Zoro has is the iteration that came after 50, it. It's another Katetsu. So there's some people that are thinking that he's going to have
3 different Katetsus. Yeah.
So there's some people thinking he's going to end up having all 3 of them.
Got it.
Well, he's going to go from like lowest to ranking of the Katetsus.
So the one he has is actually a 50 skillful.
Yeah.
And it's the first one in the iteration?
No, it's a third. Yeah. It's a third iteration.
So the very first one is going to be at the top.
Yeah.
And then second is this one.
Yeah.
So he's going to replace the one he has now with that.
With the D-Dot.
So Ryuma's sword is going to leave.
No, Ryuma's sword is going to stay.
For now.
Because Ryuma's sword is the same grade as this Nidai. They're both 21. But the Katetsu he has now is a 50. So he's going to replace that Katetsu with the new Katetsu.
Was that the one that was cursed?
Yeah. That was also. I think all the Katetsus are cursed.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Okay.
And then we still got to find out what sword that one guy has. What's his name?
Yeah.
Shiryu?
I'm thinking X-Ray is...
Buddy in the beginning of the chapter with the mask on.
Oh, him?
The one that he took the sword.
The no Tengu guy?
Oh, yeah. That's another.
We have to find out what sword he has.
I'm wondering... I think X-Ray is on the island. And... the stuff with Hawkins, like whatever, I think there might be a team up there. Well, I hope he doesn't repeat the same type of storyline he did with Capone, but it's feeling like that.
He's going to be the Capone of this arc.
No, I don't think he's like as as sneaky as the poem.
But I mean, as far as the pair up thing.
I mean, I think it's gonna be a pair up in every, like a pair up with another like what's that group called? What group? The group of their like
Worst Generation.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a pair up with another Worst Generation crew, like for every like arc from now on. I think.
Oh, and then also they mentioned that X-Drake was a previous headliner.
No, he is a headliner, right? Yeah.
I think they say he was a previous one.
I thought you said he joined.
I thought it was multiple.
He joined as a headliner, which my thing means like it's probably this is starting to represent like my theory that this is like some type of like tier system.
What?
Like the headliner is like there's probably some theme like maybe entertainment or whatever, but like the headliner is like a class the same way Capone was like a rook.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
these are the headliners. Then this tier is something else and whatever. But we said cards though, so that's why I'm like wondering. Damn.
Saw that coming.
I think that was the battery though. Oh well. But yeah, other than that, I don't really have much else to.
Is Luffy about to throw hands with the sword though?
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely think he's gonna pull it out.
Well, he
on some stupid stuff.
Cut himself.
Oh, 100%. Or like Zoro, he'll pull it out. And Zoro gonna look like
that's nice up there. Yeah, that shit nice, bro. Let me get that up, bro.
Let me hold that for a second, bro.
Run it.
Run in his pockets.
Also, I mean, Zoro.
That's a slick ass looking deer, wolf, whatever you want to call it, creature.
Yeah, headliners like. I think it's kind of like embarrassing for them to be headliners because you remember like in Slow, that guy who like signed GB, he was a headliner.
Oh.
And so like they're putting like Hawkins and X-Drake and
probably Scratch Me.
Yeah, probably Pooh on the same level as that trash nigga.
Yeah, that was.
The Sanji not even trying.
Yo.
I mean, but then again, you think about it, all of the vice admirals aren't the same strength level, so.
Right, but even then, like, I guess in the perspective of a Yonko, like, they're all that. Like, I can't see the difference. Y'all so weak, I can't see the difference between that nigga and you.
You just a different type of trash.
Yeah, look at kid ass over there.
He the only nigga that didn't get in, so shout out to him.
That's because he's actually going to be Luffy's rival.
Yeah. You have a break next week. You're on break next week.
Yep.
Right before it gets good. Fucking One Piece.
Wow.
Always on that bullshit. Alright. MVP of the week. Player 5.
That's all that shit to you. That's
good. He in there.
Let me look at this nigga real quick. He probably died on the toilet.
You might be in there reading a book.
Beat his dick.
Oh, he says MVP Shazam. Player 5 says his MVP to Shazam. My MVP of the week. I'm gonna have to go and give it to my nigga Phil, bro. Shout outs to Promised Neverland.
Alright. I'll give mine to Attack on Titan. The anime is coming back, so I can finally catch up.
That guy is much faster than the last time.
Oh yeah,
that took like
they didn't
5
lose all
years.
this money, bitch. Lose out on that money.
Yeah, they finally got their head on right.
I finally got a Crunchyroll account too, so.
Oh, he actually paying for it.
Oh no, I got my intern at work. He has his website that generates accounts.
Finessing all these words.
Yeah, like it generates accounts. You just gotta press generate, and it gives you an account, and you type it in, and it works.
I gotta cut that out, but send that to me. Right? Send that my way.
you gotta try it a few times sometimes. Like sometimes people change the passwords.
So it's like a trial one or what? Or you just
it's like so it was on a trial. Like mine is an actual premium account.
That's wild. So it literally will generate. So you pick the app, it'll generate you an account to use.
Yeah, they got it for free. They got it for Hulu, Crunchyroll, and Spotify. Oh, yeah,
can't be legal at all.
Very interesting. Mm-hmm. That's wild.
Yeah, I don't know how we found that shit.
Nice level shit.
Give me this.
Might have to cut that out the podcast.
Oh, of course. All right, my MVP, I'm giving to Zoro since he's about to do work. That's all I got.
All right. Other than that, we out of here. Welcome to the new AfrOtaku Old Decent Podcast. See y'all later.
It's gonna be hard trying to get used to that name, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna forget.
But yeah, there's an AfrOtaku. Oh, you still recording?
Peace.